Hey guys, right? Oh shit. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Wright. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 most anticipated films of 2015. Now, I know I'm going to piss off some of you by simply not putting your anticipated film of the year on here, but it's my fucking list, so fuck off, fucker. We're going to do a countdown backwards. Number 10, Mission Impossible 5. I really dig the Mission Impossible series. I think they get better every movie, starting from part 3, meaning 3 and 4 got better. I just sounded stupid, right? I loved Mission Impossible 3, and I love Ghost Protocol. They're very different, but I love them. And what I love about the franchise is they always bring on a new director. And I have some concerns because I'm not a big fan of the director they brought on. He's a great writer, but I wasn't a big fan of Jack Reacher. The dude also wrote The Tourist and Jack the Giant Slayer, so I'm not the hugest fan of him, but he did work with him on Edge of Tomorrow, and he wrote The Usual Suspects, so I'm sure probably with a good producing creativity from Tom Cruise. I don't know if J.J. Abrams is involved in this one as well. I bet it could be great. I saw some of that footage of Tom Cruise on the plane. That's all it took to get me excited. And I love Tom Cruise. I love me a Tom Cruise movie. Love, love. Mwah. Bueno. Muchas gracias, senor. Number 9 would have to be Terminator Genisys. Okay. Terminator 3 I thought was really fun. Salvation, oh whoa, can we just wipe the slate clean please? That was horrible. I saw this trailer and I'll be honest, it's getting mixed feedback. I really dug it. I think it looks pretty fucking sweet actually. To see Arnold returning back is, you know, having being the aging Terminator is interesting to me, and I like the Star Trek reboot kind of thingy they're doing with it by mixing up the timelines. Terminator 2 will always be one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Love the fuck out of that movie. So I'm always having like a childhood hope when it comes to these Terminator films being great again. I just need to bring James Cameron back, man. Number 8, I'm gonna sound stupid here. Spectre? Spectre? Spectre. We'll go Spectre. It's the new James Bond film. Skyfall. Fucking fantastic experience. And they're bringing back Sam Mendes. It's not usual where they bring back the same director back to back for a Bond film. So to see them bringing back Sam Mendes and, you know, Daniel Craig, of course, that's pretty fucking sweet. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Christoph Waltz is in it now. I just have so much faith in it. You know, the only thing that worries me is like the pressure of them feeling like they have to top Skyfall. If they just make their own standalone Bond film again, that would be fantastic. I don't think they should get concerned about that, and you know, and I hope audiences don't get concerned about it. The cool thing about Bond films is that they tend to be different from one another. By bringing on the same director, I'm hoping we don't get exactly the same thing as Skyfall, but something fresh again, something different. Number 7 would have to be Jurassic World. I'm still wondering why the fuck the dinosaurs still got a theme park after all the shit that happened. But hey, it's just cool to see them back in this world again. I think it looks like an updated version of, you know, what we saw with Jurassic Park in the 90s. It looks intense, it looks scary, and, you know, I love Chris Pratt, and I think it's great that he's been able to redefine his image. It's just, why the fuck would they open up a park for everyone? Did not learn to... Why would you create a hybrid dinosaur? Like, we're gonna make an unpredictable animal? Like, that was stupid. But anyway, besides that though, it's just cool to see. It's like, I'm sure when I watch it, I'm not gonna give a shit about any of that. I'm just gonna enjoy the film. Number 6 would have to be Chappie, Neil Blomkamp. He did District 9, he did Elysium. I love his style. I even saw some of his concept art that he had for an Alien movie, which looked pretty sweet. Like Alien as in like the Alien franchise, you know, Ripley and all that. I mean, it looks like WALL-E and RoboCop. I think that's what he actually said. I might just be quoting him here. It looks like WALL-E and RoboCop with that Neil Blomkamp touch, and I fucking love his direction. You know, a lot of people were let down by Elysium. I personally dug it. I mean, I felt like it might have, you know, had to succumb to some studio stuff. Other than that, I still thought it was a very inventive film. I think this guy's a great director, and hopefully he does take on the Halo movie one day. Number 5 would have to be Kingsman: The Secret Service. My favorite kinds of, like, if we're talking about movies that we're going to watch in the theaters, like my top 5 is what I have there. Kingsman: The Secret Service just looks like a total fucking blast. Matthew Vaughn Like with Kick-Ass and X-Men First Class, and now he's doing this. He's like the perfect person to adapt comic books. He's great, man. And Colin Firth, and like seeing him commit to this, the lead, the new guy, looks great. Samuel L. Jackson's having a fun time. It looks like a really fun movie. It looks creative, it looks badass, it looks funny. It's like anything a great movie going experience should be. Number 4, The Hateful Eight. Don't know much about this film. I'm avoiding reading stuff about it because of the script being leaked, but it's Tarantino. Like, how can you, like, you hear Tarantino has a movie and you're bound to get excited. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be some comments being like, oh, he's so overrated. Django Unchained and Kill Bill Volume 1 are 2 of my favorite movies of all time. Love them. To have this happen, I'm so glad he's still making the film, because I know that after the script leaked, he was like, oh, we're not gonna make this anymore. I'm so happy that he's actually doing the film now. I avoided even hearing casting of this, but I'm definitely gonna be there. Number 3, how can you not mention, and then here's why I piss people off because it's number 3, Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. Here's the thing, my Marvel excitement has semi-died down. I think we just get so much Marvel now that you kind of become immune to things and they're not as exciting as they once were. But I have so much faith I have so much faith in Joss Whedon, and I have so much faith in this cast because Avengers 1 was amazing. It was fantastic. I believe that Joss Whedon is one of the few directors who can go, I know how I can make this Avengers story even better. So I'm just fucking jacked. And the performance I'm really excited for is James Spader as Ultron. You know, even though I know it doesn't look like James Spader the entire fucking time, I'm still like, James Spader's the shit. So yeah, great addition. Number 2 would have to be Tomorrowland. We were talking about Mission Impossible earlier. Ghost Protocol, amazing. The Incredibles is probably my favorite animated movie of all time. To have Brad Bird, like, if I hear Brad Bird, I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna wanna fly, because he's a bird. I love my jokes. Tomorrowland, just the teaser alone, I was like, I'll buy a ticket right now based off just that teaser that doesn't tell you anything about the movie. It looks that fucking cool. Visually, tonally, and just George Clooney, Brittany Robertson, or Robinson, I don't remember. She's, you know, good. Yeah, I suppose I call her great. So, yeah, she's blonde. Congratulations. And number 1 would have to be Star Wars The Force Awakens. Like I said, this list is mainly based off of films I must see in the theaters, like a must-see. And hands down, not just saying this, I'm not trying to satisfy fanboys here, like, like, that trailer was like, if there's one movie I have to see opening night, not even the night, I gotta go to, like, their midnight show, which don't fucking exist anymore, because now they're like 8 p.m. shows the day before, so it's technically being released the day before. Don't know why they fucking do that now. But anyway, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Arguably, it's probably the most anticipated film of the year, you know, surpassing Avengers 2. It looks awesome. Just that teaser alone as well. Like, same thing with Tomorrowland. That teaser, I don't need to see any more footage. I am so fucking there. So yeah, those are my top 10 lists. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to The Real Rejects, you can subscribe because we're, you know, worth your time in more ways than a hooker ever is. Enjoy yourselves and have a good January.